if you're new here, my name is Allie. I've been making soap since 2014. And with everything that's been going on, I've decided to get in touch with my soap making roots and go back and research my oils and take on a few of the projects that intimidated me in the beginning. This first one is Castile Soap, and Castile Soap is made purely of olive oil. So it is a little more complicated and a little more simple at the same time. It's a little more complicated because it takes up to a year to cure, and it's a little simpler because you're only working with one oil. For this, I followed the Soap Queen's advice, and I used a water discount in order to unmold the soap faster. I also use sodium lactate, which is a natural salt that helps your bars harden faster so you can unmold them a little bit faster. Normally, my lye calculator likes to calculate my water as 38% of the volume of the oils. For this particular recipe, I lowered it to 28%. So that means I use 50 ounces of olive oil, which you'll see me putting in here. And then I use 14 ounces of water, which you are watching me add 6.37 ounces of lye to right now and mixing that up. The wonderful thing about using that water discount is instead of having to wait forever to unmold that soap, I was able to unmold it after just 2 days. And I am 4 weeks in and it's already almost ready. Part of the cure process is that water evaporates. So when my soap stops losing weight, I know it is fully cured. Any week now, I think my Castile soap is actually going to be ready. And that takes it from a 6-month project to like a 6-week project. And that's really exciting. I'm just going to put it on warm, because I don't want it to be too bad. Okay, so I just took the temperature on the olive oil and it is 102 degrees. That's going to be just about right. I have let this cool to room temperature. I need to add about 1.25 teaspoons of the sodium lactate directly to my lye mixture. That's going to help this harden faster. About 1/4. Stirring that into my lye mixture. I'm going to pour my lye mixture into my oil. And here I am just mixing the oils until I get to trace, and you'll see that coming up really quickly here. Looks like it's already coming to trace. Yay! See, and as you can see, it kind of traces itself, and that is what trace looks like. And we pour it into our mold that I prepared. So because of the water discount, I realized after the fact that I didn't quite have enough volume to fill my mold. So I would recommend a little more oil if you're using a 5-pound mold. And then after a couple of days, I should be able to check it. Maybe unmold it. And this is like really the most gentle soap you could ever get is a Castile soap. Maybe closer to 54, maybe even 56 ounces of oil. I'm not sure. I'm going to do another batch soon, so I can update the description below to let you know how much I ended up using. All the nooks and crannies. I'll make it semi-pretty. I will check on this in a couple of days and see where we're at. And so here we are 4 weeks later. I've got our fresh bar of Castile soap. I cut it about a week and a half after I unmolded it, and it's been spending its time drying out a little bit, finishing the cure process. Now, the way you test your soap is called the shock test, and that's where you kind of stick your tongue to it like a battery. If it shocks you, it is still curing, and that chemical process with the lye is still happening. If it does not shock you, it is just soap, and it's not the best test in the world because you're basically licking soap, but it works. No shock. This bar of soap is ready. I will put it in my shower for testing just as soon as it is done losing weight, and then I will put it in the shop once I am satisfied that this soap is ready to go. This is my bar now because I licked it. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing. We are getting ready to build our house. It's going to be quite a journey, especially because I am new to everything and I'm learning things. Get out there and do the thing. I know you can. Thanks, guys. Love ya.